Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and to the garden. Today's video, just a very brief video, just going to take a little walk around. It is now the middle of December. We have had a few weeks of cold, even down to -4. But what you can see here guys at the moment is a lot of the sort of evergreens we have in the garden. And you can see here guys, through the high winds, we actually had one of the tables break, which hit the UK a couple weeks ago now. Also the cover over the princeps here, as you can see guys, has shattered again in the wind, unfortunately. As we just take a little walk around though, you can just see here guys a lot of mess, but not only that, you can see guys that you know, still got a lot of the winter protection on. Tree fern wise, we removed the protection as we've got kind of a mild stretch at the moment. I don't like to leave these wrapped up for any longer than necessary, so I have been actually going out and watering it perhaps once a week at the moment here during the winter, just keeping that very moist. One thing that some people do forget is you know, during the winter these plants do actually need some water as well. Blue fern guys, you can see all the tops have browned off, but if we get in here, you can see still got, if I can get that to focus, we've got a little bit of green in there still. So you know, got hopes for this. You can see in the inside here still green. Got some good hopes for this, but we'll have to see kind of how that pans out throughout the winter here. Just as we take a little look down guys, no real damage so far to any of the plants. Budula in the back there has gotten knocked over, which I'm not upset about. It's just a budula. In the end, they grow very, very quickly. Let's just take a look down here, guys. As you can see, again, lots of mess, so I do apologize. Butia's doing well. I've left the stakes there. Again, just so if I do need to put any cover over that, we can chuck that on quickly. Here, guys, you can just see at the back, Tetrapanics. Again, sorry about all the pond liner offcuts back here, guys. Tetrapanics is pretty wilted. One new leaf has come out since the frost, but everything else, as you can see, if we get in here, guys, very standard for this time of year with these plants. So, again, fully to be expected at this time of year. Just take a little pan over here, guys. Yucca Jewel still remains under cover. I have removed the cover on the other one, which you may have seen earlier. Musabastu still covered. The front clump here, guys, again, we've still got some green on the stalks. It does feel a little on the mushy side, so again, we're just going to have to see how that fares compared to the clump right there that is protected. Of course, Canopatoria all burned off, and as you can see on this back bed now, looks quite open. A lot of this is kind of covered for most of the year, so you don't really see a lot of these plants here. Just as we take a little look around here, guys, and again, apologies on the mess, got a lot of building work going on here with the pond. I have just reset the waterfall foam here in the middle, so again, going to wait and set and see how that sits. Again, guys, just off the back, you can see here pond and stream is starting to shape up a little bit better. And just as we finally come around the back here, guys, you got your 1-foot Dixonia doing quite well. The small Dixonias here, guys, you see a little bit of burn, but again, with the smaller plants, I'm just happy they're still sort of showing some green, just as you see here. And lastly, guys, Washingtonia has done quite well so far. Still green, got a lot of life in it, don't see any real signs of winter damage, so really hoping that this spot here on the back of the fence, you know, has done it some good. Still got plenty of light at the top there, but again, a little protection from the fence, just hopefully going to help it to get through. Now, of course, as we are sort of middle of December, guys, we do still have quite a long ways of winter to go left, but long-term forecasts at the moment are looking pretty good. Not much more than any -1s really at the moment. I do always keep my eye on the forecast quite intently, guys, during the winter, as it does change. I would always suggest using your weather apps, a few different ones. Again, just to compare, you know, I've looked on one day and then the next day it's changed to a completely different forecast. So just a little tip there, guys, if you're not sort of keeping an eye on the weather, worth investigating that, and just ensuring that you are not caught off guard by any frosts or any big changes. But with that said, of course, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, drop subscribe on the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.